I gotta remember to unmute my fucking mic. I need... I hate to go into an expedition mode to do this, but I need both of them. I decided what I set my own objective to was to get all the weapons. Every single one. I even changed my... I spent like an hour redoing my item box again. Or not the item box, my equipment box, I guess you would say. It's organized by weapon type for each page. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Where the hell is he going? Then stupid little fish. I always do that by accident. I really wish that you could just turn a high rank monster part into a low rank monster part by just smacking it with a hammer until it's lower quality. Just put a couple arrow holes in it. These things make a weird sound. I was just seeing what I needed. Might as well complete it while I'm here. I only came here for the low rank Duratotus because I need it. I'm probably going to need some of these little things, whiskers, as well, now that I think of it. Contrary to what you might think, mushrooms actually do grow in deserts. Despite the fact they are incredibly reliant on moisture. You'll normally see them growing out of the remains of anything that dies in the desert. I think one of the species are called like ghost mushrooms or something like that, because they're like a pale white. And they like are only seen during like dawn or dusk. Or something like that. Because if you're trying to go there during the day, the fucking mushroom just looks like sand. So unless you have a keen eye, you wouldn't even notice it. But when the sun is at an angle, you can see the shading of things that are three-dimensional on the surface of the sand a lot better. So top-down sunlight is what causes all that mirage effect and stuff like that. That and moisture in the air. But that mirage effect can happen with literally anything, anywhere. The thing that you see happening in the game, actually. That, like, steamy... Well, this is more of, like, emulating a dry sort of heat. But, in all honesty, with the way that this island is, the fact that Astera is literally just right there. It's just over there. It's not even, like, hidden. Like, you can see it from Wildspire. So it's like, if that place is all lush and moist, you're not going to have a desert over here that doesn't get affected by the humidity of that place over there. Because if that place literally, like... Well, I mean, the forestry, like, stops here. Normally in a desert, if you have something where you have this kind of lush forest growing into the desert, normally it'll take over the entire desert, unless this place dries out with it. Unless it's losing forestry and it's resorting back to being super dry due to a lack of moisture. But even then, humidity in forests like this normally cause so much water to be condensated on leaves in the morning that it basically waters all the smaller plants for them. And you don't even need tons of rain. I mean, the plants still would probably prefer rain, but you'd be surprised how long plants in the rainforest can survive just based off of the dew created by the canopy. Hey! I see so many of those, man. None of those look big to me. Wait, what do I have left to get again? Pick it up. I know you're just gonna drop it right back on the ground. Field research. You picked up a bug, squished it, and then threw it back on the ground. Congrats. Let's go up the Tower of Power. Yeah, you see that mirage effect? Like, they're... it would be way worse than this because of the moisture. It would actually be 2 to 3 times more intense than this. The, like, waviness in the air that you see, that shit would be way fucking worse if this was in real life. Because that moisture down there, I don't even want to know how hot this desert is. I'm gonna guess like anywhere from 90 to 115 Fahrenheit. So even if it's just, let's say, on the lowest end of that spectrum, a 90, that... Are there animals all the way out there? Are those animals? Those look like Apsaros, but I can't tell. Because that's not in the playable area. That's outside the playable area. That's why I'm wondering. The playable area stops like right above where the spike on the top of my helmet is. That's like where the end of the playable area is. By where that log is. But I came up here because, like I said, if it's dark out at night, you can actually see Astera through one of these like cracks in the mountain over here. I can't remember where exactly it is. I think it's right there. Like right there. Like you can just barely see the top of something right there. That looks like the top of the gathering hub. The Blissbills inside of each other. Gotcha. Yeah, I want to go check that out. Yeah, that definitely looks like there are Apsaros outside of the map. Needleberry. Bradbury. I'm eating Bradbury. Don't sue me, please. No, sir. He's only joke. Is only joke. See, this is what looks like was outside of the map. Are they like coming inside of the map now? Because like there's this little path over here that you can't go on where they spawn in from. See? So I'm wondering if when you get far away, they go into that like low detail, low poly state where they're super far away. Monster broth. Donk. No auto aim. Just built-in auto aim to your brain. I don't need the bear off, and he definitely did not look like a gold crown, so. Yeah, that is definitely not a gold crown bear off. Not that I would expect one to be in low rank anyways. Yeah, there are. I never noticed that before. There are just low polygon Apsaros sitting outside of the map like 20 feet. And like once it gets farther than 20 feet out, it's barren wasteland. Because hardware limitations. Or I would say developer limitations. What? I didn't mean to do the full thing. Still learning how to use dual sword, because I mean they're a button master's weapon, but they're also like the antithesis of a button master's weapon, because a lot of what it does relies on you not mashing a button to do it properly. I'm trying to master that infinite combo. It's so hard to do and actually maintain, like, actually maintain attacking the enemy without having to stop and, like, restart what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're out of stamina, you can just keep attacking. As long as you do a specific set of inputs. See, like that, I fucked it up. You can't do 2 round slashes. You can only do 1. But I keep mashing buttons because it's a dual sword thing and attack a bunch, but it's not what you want to do. That's the higher damage infinite, I believe. I don't have enough experience with these things to actually have tried enough. Because I'm pretty sure you can just go like this, too. You can just keep doing that. It's so intensive, though. For me, anyways. The dual blades, when used properly, are like a lot of brain and finger management while you're trying to manage actually effectively positioning yourself and dodging their attacks at the same time with your dash. Because you're not going to be using the dodge, because the dodge just saps away your stamina, and you can't dodge once you're doing the infinite because you have no stamina. So you have to do it that specific way. Dude, I mean, half of the time I don't even think it's worth doing the demon dodge. Oh my god, how did I hit that? Thanks, Chip. Oh, Chip. Get sniped. You fucking sniped, mate. Get sniped with projectiles that fucking disappear. Dang it, I wasn't fast enough. Fuck my dicks. Right in the dick stick. Right in the cuttlefish. Don't you dare. Get out of here! As if they could fly with that thing on. No, pick up the red pit! How do I change my target? What the hell was that? Is that a Gajalaka? You want to overkill Mr. Chicken over here? This is, you want to see animal abuse. Hey, buddy. I know you're getting a drink, and I love you. You're like my favorite monster, but come here, please. Come on, buddy. I want a pet, Kulu. You're gonna get destroyed, buddy. It's a world record right there. That's a world record. It's gotta be. I'm obviously kidding, but also maybe not. Poor buddy. If Monster Hunter was Dark Souls, that'd be how fast enemies would die on a normal basis. Gotta make all the Dark Souls comparisons with third-person action games nowadays, because it's the only thing gamers know how to relate to. Good God, gamers know how to relate to Dark Souls. It's funny, I always looked out there before, and I never noticed them until now. Also, what the fuck is that in the distance? Is that just a hill? Like right there, that little shiny bit. Oh yeah, see, you can see a stair from here. It's a gathering hub. Dang it. Interesting. So if you press... If you're in demon mode and you're attacking with triangle inputs and you press a directional input when you attack, so if I'm attacking here and I don't quite. Infinite, boys. I never noticed how much the red pits look like mangoes slash wampa fruits from Crash Bandicoot. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Fucking Crash Bandicoot. You can't say his name to me without me starting to sing that song. Then if it's Super Mario 64, you make me think of the very first level. Of course, I can't, like... I've sung it 100 times on my stream, but for whatever reason right now, my brain's set on Crash Bandicoot, not Super Mario.
good?
Pan Man, fighter of the pot man, champion of the stew. I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, I reorganized to be representative of what position they actually are in the hunter weapons. And that order goes great sword, long sword, sword and shield, dual swords, hammer, hunting horn, lance, gun lance, switch axe, charge blade, glaive, light bow gun, heavy bow gun, bow, and then, I mean, kinsects technically aren't a weapon, so I just put them at the tail end, because who the fuck cares? Only glaive users care, and they all use the same one anyways. And a stupid pseudo-caith. Or Cath, whatever it's supposed to be called. I keep calling it a pseudo-caith, even though it doesn't have an E on the end. There's no reason. Preferably the weapon I put on, I want to have the option for crit boost. Is going to be a weird build. So we need something with a triple slot, which the Kaiser gloves I think are the only ones I have with a triple slot. It gets white sharpness too. Oh my god, that's so hard to build for. Without handicraft gems anyways. Yeah, because I also have the three main parts of this. What else? How else can I get stuff here? I need blast attack, which I can get with the Kaiser pants. It's level 2 blast attack. Because if I put on the Zora stuff, I won't get the slots I need. Because, like, the Zora stuff is no fucking slots, man. And that's the worst part about it. 510 blast. Man. This is a funky build. This is what you call a fucking funky meatball. Get the Goobellini. That's what I always wear. Sorry, I was trying to fix my hat because I accidentally fucked it up. If you're gonna wear a toque, you either gotta wear it like one of three ways. You just put it on and put it down to like your ears and just leave the top to do the quote-unquote nipple. Or just like nipples on the top, and you're just like, you don't fuck with it, you don't try to adjust it or anything like that. You just get the flop head, I guess you would say. And then there's like the other one is you have it all the way down on your head and it's folded up 3 to 4 times, but tightly folded so it's not just like poofy. And then that's basically Goobellini. Basically, they're normally made of thinner cloth than winter hats, but they look the same. Just one has more cloth than another, because of course the other one's made to be worn in like a kitchen or something environment to keep like the sweat off of your forehead and stuff like that. Almost like a headband sort of thing. And it also is like a hairnet without the hairnet sort of thing. Even though I don't believe they allow it to be qualified as one. That's what it achieves by wearing. I just like it because it's always fit. My style of the other stuff that I normally wear. It's about to start freezing rain out, so. Can you hear it? I've never been much of a brimmed hat person. Like, I don't wear a hat with a brim. And if I do, it's like a circular hat. I love me some bucket hats. I have this, I can't remember what the actual name of the hat is called, so I'm just going to call it the exhibit hat. I have basically the exhibit hat, except for it's a full bucket instead of the brim. but it has the ear pull down things. So it's like a plaid bucket hat with the ear pull down, like things that go over your ear, and it's like one of the best hats I own. It looks so good. Even if you hate plaid, just the way the hat looks is really nice if you're into those like old school bucket hats and shit. I like my bucket hats, my fishing hats, my toques, stuff like that. Beanie, whatever you want to call it. I don't really wear beanies, I just wear toques. Toques, and then, like I said, I fold them up most of the time because I wear my hood and shit over it. You can't really have a nipple and have a hood on over it. I'm not gonna stream for 5 hours today, by the way. I'm only gonna stream for a couple. So probably 1 more hour. I might turn my stream back on though in like 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. Depends on how quiet it is around here. Normally, the reason why I stream at night is because it gets so fucking loud around here at day that it's impossible to stream and have it be nice. Without there constantly being cars going by and all that background noise and shit. People being awake, phone calls, all that garbage. When I stream from like 9 p.m. at night to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, normally I don't get interruptions like that, but normally I also don't get very much sleep. So it leads to having these like very long, irritable streams. Like tonight I just slept and I woke up at like, I think I woke up at like 2:30 a.m. Had some coffee, had something to eat, and then started my stream. And I'm still hungry because the only thing I had was like a little granola bar. Just something to get in my stomach because I threw up before I went to bed last night. I had like 3 corn dogs and I don't even know if the thing was cooked all the way through or not. I mean, the outside was like near, it was like a dark brown near black. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that, but I've vomited all that up. Stayed up for like 5-10 minutes past then. Then I just grabbed my laptop, went to my bed and went to sleep. I was so fucking out of it from that. What was weird is I felt fine the entire day until like 15 minutes before I went to sleep. And then like I threw up, got even more tired than I already was, and was just like, fuck it, I don't even want to try to eat anything else, I'm just gonna sleep. If I got food poisoning or something, I'll know if I continue to vomit in the future, but I haven't felt like throwing up since, so I think it was just like, don't eat 3 corn dogs when you're a 5'2" native dude. And you haven't eaten in like 6 hours, don't do that. Don't just fucking maul down 3 anything of a fast food item. That shit kills your insides. All the fucking oil and that shit. I normally eat pretty decent too. So normally stuff like that doesn't do much to me because my stomach is used to digesting like raw foods and that kind of stuff. Not raw meat or anything like that. I mean, just I eat a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. Raw food is good for your digestive system. And for your stomach. It actually takes your body a little while to break it down, and it's good for your liver as well. Especially if you're someone like me who smokes a lot, like your liver just becomes a fucking cesspool of every toxin in your body, so putting anything good you can in it to help like flush out your liver with some decent vitamins and minerals, you can do a lot of good for yourself regardless of what like negative stuff you do in your life just by eating properly. A lot of daily health issues can be fixed by better diets. And I don't mean that as in go vegan, because it's like I'm an avid spokesperson of the fact that people have different chemistries. Not every single person can excuse me. Not every single person can eat shit like that on a daily basis and be fine. But there are some people who, like, their lineage eats meat, and for them to go vegan, it literally fucks up their, like, body's chemistry. And that's the shit I hate, is when people are telling other people to, like, oh yeah, you should be doing blank. You shouldn't be doing this. You should be eating X. And it's like, no. Wherever you're native to, wherever your bloodline was native to, that's what your diet should consist of. That's not saying that you can't adjust a diet over time and your body's chemistry won't change in according to what you eat, but that is why there's a lot of unhealthy people out there. Meat is perfectly good for a healthy bodily chemistry. You just have to be very selective with what kind of meat you eat and how much you eat of it and how well you cook it. You need to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Not only that, you need to make sure you chew it well, because your body isn't good at breaking down a lot of the collagens that hold proteins together, so things like fish and other things have to be cooked well for your body to actually get the benefit out of a lot of the proteins. So again, you have to chew your food well and make sure you're actually breaking the thing down.
To find Zoramadros more than we do.
If you're not breaking it down with your teeth, then you're literally failing at doing the only purpose of having teeth. I think that's why a lot of people get annoyed when they eat around me, and it's why I get like self-conscious when I eat around other people, because I'm a very slow eater in the sense of how I chew and eat my food. I'll chew like a bite of food for like 10 to 15 seconds sometimes. And some people are like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I just like to make sure it's fucking I'm not swallowing a chunk of something, man. And I have bad teeth, so I can't just like munch down on shit. I would love to. Well, that Kushala grip isn't leveled up. No wonder I have such low defense. Oh my god, why is every hunting horn user fucking so bad at using that weapon? Be offensive with it. Useless. Like, oh my god, the guy is hopeless. Hunting horn users that just stand around doing fucking nothing don't understand what the fucking point of the weapon is. Get over here, you fuck boy! Start smacking the enemy! Come on, you're fucking useless! Yeah, standing still, not attacking the enemy sure did a lot for you, didn't it, bud? You might as well just be attacking the enemy. I can understand if he's doing a performance and the enemy moves away during it. That's fine. But when you're literally just standing like farther away than a fucking bow user with a hunting horn, you're not even using the weapon. You're just using powders, pretty much. You might as well just have friendship and a bunch of fucking mushrooms. That weapon has like some of the highest exhaust values in the game. Dumb. I really hope that guy's like hunter rank 13 or 14 or some shit. I really hope he's not someone who's in the hundreds and he's using hunting horn like that. That is so, like, utterly trash. He should be the first one in combat. He has an innate movement speed, which I doubt he's even applied. I can't even see it on his thing. Oh wait, yeah, he does. I just saw it. Get in combat and do some fucking exhaust attacks, man. Fucking hit him. Holy shit, this hunting... He's not even in range to give us buffs. Because he's standing so fucking far away. Attack him with the horn, noob. This isn't Monster Hunter 4. Like, come the fuck on. Stop standing there. You do damage. He's the only impact type weapon on our team and he wants to fucking stand around. Do your goddamn job. You're a monster hunter first, buffer second. You attack with the horn. You use your melodies as an attack. You're no different than any other weapon at this point in the game. Weapons take just as long to attack as that thing does. Unbelievable. He's standing there, like, operating at full speed the entire time. We have an impact fucking file, or an impact weapon on our team. Like, why? Why you fucking stand there, dude? You're doing a disservice to your team by standing there doing fuck all with a hunting horn. Because not only are you making the boss, like, run around, because the boss still is going to attack you. It's going to rotate in between all the players on the team. It's not just going to ignore a player. The only reason it was ignoring him in that situation was because the guy mounted him.
Hey.
Like, I can't be the only fucking person who gets incredibly annoyed by players who play like that.
Want something making?
It's probably faster to go the other way, to be honest. Evade window is barely noticeable, by the way. Like, almost impossible to notice. Because again, hitboxes are so massive.
Nergigante, the only one who wants to find Zora Magdaros more than we do.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. coming. Good work. Oh my god, man. I hate that. I hate tail attacks. Tail attacks are the bane of my existence. Get dunked on, dude. And he was blind. Ow. No, 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 no. 9 blast procs. Yeah, if you go here, you can see. Oh, I forgot to fucking move that. Sorry. There we go. This is pretty cool. I think 420 blast might be the most. Oh wait, yeah, it ties with the Magda lot. I need to go use the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Magdala! Magdala! I have no idea how you're supposed to say that. Leha? Or Leia? Or Lot? Or Law? Or Lot? Or Lat?
Nergigante, the only one who wants to find Zora Magdaros more than we do.
Nergigante. Funny I made that sound effect because the guy's name is literally Splurt. He's a funny guy. What the hell? I was just looking at it. Now just imagine if you combine this thing with the apothecary mantle. Charge up sword mode, throw apothecary mantle on, and then do amped elemental discharge on them. And watch it go 120, 120, 120, 120. I might try that. I'm actually gonna swap out the affinity booster for it. Oh yeah, I still need Rathian spikes. I need tall fangs and a gem. A ruby. I need a gem. Hold on, I gotta save this loadout. Oop. Lumu. Until I can get Halthogen on the weapon, which I don't believe I have any axe augmentations. Nope. Oh my god, I need to go Sorry, I need to go here and unlike samurai my armor. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Oh, my little geck. My geck. I'm sure one of these things would be super soft, because they live in the desert, so they probably sunbask by rolling around in the dirt. That's what my cats do anyways. Or, the cats I used to have did that. I don't know if everyone cats does that. I'm not trying to speak for everyone's cats, because I know a lot of people have indoor cats. My cats were indoor-outdoor cats. They sort of would just stand by the door when they wanted to go outside, and then they'd just, like, most of them would start scratching on the door at first, but they'd eventually just learn to meow, because it was easier to hear. Then it got to the point where we just cut like a little section out of our screen door so that they could get in. Because you'd be surprised the like little space that a cat can fit through. One sec. Sorry.
We need to clear the way so we can fly down to the base of the Rotten Vale. The airship will get knocked out of the sky if we don't do something about that monster.
Will it really though? For real. On the hizzy. And you're dead. Not big surprise. Is something wrong with my stream? Why is everyone only staying for like a couple seconds? I don't know, I'll see. I'll play my stream back to myself. Nah, it sounds okay. I think I'm just being generally unlikable with my voice today. Dang it. Oh my god, you fucking... Didn't even let it fly in the air, dude! Like, what the fuck was that? You didn't even let it get an inch in the air. Oh, I should have probably skinned it, right? Considering that's the whole point of me doing this. I didn't get what I needed anyways. I needed claws. I didn't get any. I didn't get a single one. What the hell? I got put back here.
Deer hunter.
I'm gonna stop streaming soon. But I will be back on later in like 3 or 4 hours. I always forget that you can departure straight to the training area from the map. Why don't they just let you do that when you're in Astera? Like goof nuggets. Ball baggages. I initially wasn't even gonna stream this morning. But I had nothing to do for 2 hours, so I was like, what else do I do? Also, why the hell am I getting all of my playbacks right now? I'm sorry you guys that just hopped in. I'm literally shutting this stream off in like a minute. I will be back on later though. I was just checking something real quick. Yeah, we didn't get any. That's gonna suck. Have to do low rank Legiana like 100 times. Whatever. I'll be back, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out.